I see. That didn't work.
on through. What are you looking at me for? There's...
You don't need to know who I am or...
Well, I know you're not one of those purple-ass freaks. You don't need to bribe me.
Okay.
Say hi to the... Oh, I almost forgot.
You're giving me Elexit?
Not me. It's Hector's orders. I don't know what he was smoking when he came up. Well, you could thank him in person, but that'd mean dragging your sorry ass all the way to the upper district and... You got legs?
What do I have to do to get in?
That's way above my pay grade. If I knew that...
You're not really...
Go talk to Xander. He's guard... Well, you came all this way and you don't... This is Crater City. Home of the real outlaws, not those ass-kissing little shits who cozied up to the berserkers. Baxter's in charge around here. You may know him as Bloody Baxter. You got any other questions?
Baxter?
He's the big boss of Crater...
There aren't any rules.
Listen, man, you're with the outlaw. You get off on petty theft, you better not get caught. Here, you can find yourself...
You don't have a...
Ha! That's funny. Now that I think about it, we do have one rule. No out... Trust me, though, you don't want to go there anyway. Oh, one more thing. It's every man for himself in the city here. That means you're on your own. Not that I'd mind beating the shit out of you, but we can easily avoid it. Okay. I can't right now.
Hey, mister. This your first time in town?
Yeah.
I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
Sure.
You again. I gave you 20% of my take just last...
Hey, man. You got a minute? I'm fundraising for the nursery. It's basically a daycare. Got any shards you can... You don't give a shit about the kids? Huh, asshole. Those little orphans lost their... Come on.
Find someone who gives a shit.
You really are a heartless fucker, you know that? Let's hope...
Wow, you really are making me wait.
Any chance you've got a couple pieces of Elexit for me?
What the hell? Darius gave you as an...
Okay, so that'll be 1,000 shards, please.
What do you need so much money for? Wait. I think that sneaky son of a bitch stole something from me.
I like you.
You better not have come here with empty pockets, Squirt.
No, Zach. I've got something real this time. Seriously.
Okay then, show me. Come on. Is that it? 20 Elexit?
That's all I have.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Come on, hand over the rest or I'll kick your ass.
Really, that's all I have.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But if I find out you're holding out on me, you're gonna wish you were dead.
caught you red-handed. You...
Me? No, sir. You must.
Hey, if you're called
And you...
the guy who's gonna kick you. Kid.
Why do you guys always have to hit each other? I like you.
Any chance you've got a couple pieces of Elexit for me?
What the hell? Darius gave you as a...
Okay.
Sure.
You're.
Yeah, sure. Keep...
I wasn't expecting this. I don't really know what to do. I've never seen so many sharks.
Whatever you...
I.
You're...
About stealing? Sure. I can teach you plenty.
Worried you'll be caught?
No, I better not.
The crater is waiting! Ugh, who knew we'd get cleaned out like that?
What do we do now? We're totally fucking broke.
I know I don't look like a traitor, but yeah. And from totally What's that got to do with sh? Good decision.
I assume you know why you're here.
Nero, give me a chance to explain.
You let yourself be caught.
I just wanted to help Yasma, the Berserkers.
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort, about Rat.
And you had no orders from Baxter to do so. Huh. Well, that was very considerate of you. Go home. Get a good night's sleep.
Wait, I'm free to go?
Of course you are. My friend here will escort you. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you on the way there, would we?
There's no need for that. I can manage on my own.
All right, then off you go. Sleep tight.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Ah, another volunteer. Go to the board over there. That's where you'll... If anything's... Equipment and weaponry are not provided. But by looking... When the job is done, you come... Old Dixon is a bird. In fact, he exchanged freedom with us for the yoke of the Morcons.
That's it?
We had a contract, he and I. And for him, consider the bounty on his head. Believe me, he doesn't deserve your sympathy. He's a former... With pleasure. But you have to forgive a little. Imagine you were painting a picture. You'll need paint, of course. All different colors. Red, yellow, green, blue. You need all those just to make your little masterpiece look as it's supposed to. While you're setting up your tools, someone comes along and steals your red paint. And you have no way of getting more. So you give up on using red and go on painting with the other colors. And when you finish, you realize your rainbow isn't a rainbow. It's a big, steaming pile of shit. So instead of a bright, sunny world, yours is dark and gloomy. So you come to me and tell me what happened. All the while, the thief is sound asleep in his bed, thinking it's safe. He doesn't know or care that his hands are dirty. He goes on with life, leaving smudges of red paint on everything he touches. His beer, his friends, even his wife. He leaves a trail of red paint wherever he goes. Everyone sees it. Everyone sees red. Everyone but me. I see the rainbow in all its glory. That's because once our friend, the thief, is out of the picture, he can't sully anything else with his dirty, stained hands. Then everything is clean. Well, it wasn't my intention to bore you with my... It's not about... I see what I do. The clearer the lines, the more people stay within...
come now, Vicky. Influx of strangers in the crater these days. Danger can lurk behind every corner. It's more and more difficult to ensure the safety of you and your business from this tidal wave of potential criminals. It's unfortunate. The price for my protection services must increase. Supply and demand, you know. I don't believe that 800 Elexit is too much to ask, considering the wealth of some of your clientele. Not to mention the quality of protection you receive for it.
That's more than half my take. You can't be serious.
Listen to me, sweetie. I'll say it slower this time. You pay the blade, and the blade makes sure you're alive to make money next week. The blade can stop his protection at any time, if that's what you want. To be at the mercy of any number of unsavory types.
Okay, okay. I'll pay up.
I knew you were smart the moment I laid eyes on you. I'll see you next week.
So, how can I help you?
Blade has no time for What did... What? I called you a bum!
I'm considering.
Oh, you're either real dumb...
Are they starting soon? In the face!
Settle this peacefully too, you know? Now?
Don't make me beg! Oh, shit. Tell me...
Give me a few.
Oh, so that's how it is? Okay. So now... They call me Blade, because... Isn't it... So if you don't have any levy to pay me...
Yeah. I was robbed a while back. Half of my goods were stolen. Everyone knows he's the one going around robbing people and killing off all the business. What do you want me to do? You know that... All I could do is but I can't afford that. Not with all the protection money. Like I said, I can't pay...
What could you...
and go without eating for... I could maybe give you 80. Can't do... Oh. You want me to swap one... No, No. But be careful messing with him. There's a reason people turn a blind... Might not be good for much. He struts around the city bullying. Oh.
Is that enough? Maybe I should get Baxter. Or maybe not. Well, if I take the 2 crates from last week, we'll still manage to get through another month. We're still missing the canned goods. Did I overlook them? Whoa. So, how can I help? If you're... I don't know my way around the Pushers District all that well.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather keep that to myself. You understand. Let's just focus on how I can help you. I have goods to trade. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll find something you can use.
Show me what.
No. It means I don't have to worry about suddenly being attacked or anything. I'm not saying I can take liberties, of course. I just put in a little effort to ensure I don't... But enough about that. You still want to...
Vicky. Oh, let me... Has she sent you here to...
All right.
You know, I can't stand big mouth.
I hope that you're going to leave.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was a damn...
Smart.
Whatever. I've got plenty of other sorts. If you don't need anything else... Oh, you're a tough one.
Here's your payment. I don't like paying you so much, but...
There should...
You don't...
No.
Even if you're not a jerk, that'll have to be enough for now. Good. And if you ever want to buy...
Eh?
100 shards a day, and there's a discount for a week. You bear the risk. You won't get
Conditions understood.
I see I gotta start from the beginning with you. I'm the guy who's gonna make...
Seems like...
I drink like a fish, smoke like a chimney, and my gun's got more dings than a ripper's got teeth. So... A name is like blood. But your ass can't get... I think there's been some sort of... You handle the dirty work yourself. I'll train you and sell you enough stuff to survive out there. I've told you my daily and weekly rates.
I doubt you...
Gotcha. You're in the business yourself. Listen, pal. You can always learn. Might be a cliche, but it's true. And if not...
What in the world are you? I thought you were dead.
I know you?
You do. Come on. Zachor.
Wait, you're an Alb?
Shh, shut up. And hey, takes one to know one, right? You're pretty tanned for a former Alb, too. But let's change the subject, huh? They sent you to accompany me to the depot, right?
No, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't? Oh, well, that's not good. Ugh, then I guess I'll have to start from square one. But not here. These people are always listening. Like, always. Safer outside the city, so, follow me. Hey, just out of curiosity, what do you think of this city?
I liked my old hut better.
I can imagine. But the smell here? Ugh, that stench. Very enlightening.
What?
That musk smell? Lust, fear, greed, that whole reek, you know? Smells like humanity.
I thought you were keeping a low profile. Spouting stuff like that is gonna get you noticed.
Look at these meat sacks. They wouldn't notice their own murder. But if it's so important, I'll shut up. You're my role model after all, my ideal.
Is that so?
Oh, it is. You'll understand pretty soon.
He's been staring at me for a while.
Pissed away half, lost the other half.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't just lose your shit.
I got boots and pockets full of nothing but holes. There's no way they'll let us.
So. Who'd you think I was?
Some...
Right. That should be far enough. Time to talk about where things stand. Okay, so I know more about you than you know about me.
You brought me out here to tell me that?
No, I have a favor to ask. Nobody's business but yours and mine.
Okay, so what do you need?
Come with me to the depot in Ignadon. I could use your help on the journey too. You know what it's like out on the roads. There's no one else I can recruit for this. No one can know that I'm an Alp. And I can get it for you at the depot. Weapons and anything you could ever dream of. So... Smart. Our first stop is outside the crater. The faster we get out of here, the better. Don't want to get any more diseases. I always find the climb difficult somehow. Right, as I was saying. I always find the climb difficult somehow. That's the disadvantage of not consuming much Elex. Your strength starts to dwindle.
Why don't you up your level then?
And risk losing my human form? No way. The people here can never know what I am. I take the Elex I need. The air is clearing. Sweet oxygen. Can you feel it filling up your lungs? Where was I? Oh, yes.
The stink's not as bad here, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. Feeling for your surroundings, you know? That's what sets the likes of you and me apart from other Alps. The pinnacle of evolution. My ass. Feeling is fascinating. And most of our people run from understanding. what I was trying to say before I was interrupted. Feeling is fascinating. And most of our people run from understanding it.
These things take time.
You learned that little saying from the humans, did you? Time we got plenty of. Willingness, on the other hand, the will to change isn't exactly... Stick close to me. The crater, left by the comet. See all that beauty stretching out in front of us?
Looks like a load of tin shacks to me.
Yes, but that's only half the story. The crater might be the world's biggest junkyard, but it also symbolizes the birth of the Alps. Without the Elex the comet carried, we wouldn't exist. Well, I've seen enough. How about you? I'll suit you. Treading waters. Not to make this weird or anything, but you're one of the reasons why I exist.
What do you mean by that?
The way I look. But, I guess I need to explain. Back when you and the humans... Oh, damn! Look at those two up ahead. I think they want something from us. I've butted heads with one of them before. You better handle this. You gotta make sure that they let us pass. Do whatever it takes.
What are you...
I'll watch and learn. I'm looking...
You lost, buddy? Or were you and your friend here looking for a nice...
We sure are. And from that dirty grin on your friend's face, I think you two can give us a few recommendations.
Should I take that as a formal invitation to smash your face in? You still got one chance to save your fucking skin. Give me some cold, hard Alexit. This is...
Remember what Viper said. He made it real clear we're not supposed to shake down...
Do I look like I give up 200 shards?
If you think you can stop me...
Oh, really? It's payback time!
Whoa. Killing them. Well, it's just, I heard that you know how to. Not that I wanted a diplomatic solution. I just thought maybe I might get an idea. Anyway, but I do need to slow down a little. Let's, I really don't know what's wrong. It's been like this a few days now. These weak organic bodies are shit. I think maybe I need more Elex after all.
You wanted to tell me what's going on with your human body.
Many of us couldn't understand how you beat the hybrid all those years ago. And we couldn't ask you because you hightailed it out of there. But a lot of us thought it had something to do with you being able to access your emotions. So to increase our efficiency, we tried reducing our Elex consumption. Which would have happened anyway, by the way.
Why?
Simple. The converters were destroyed. Elex production dropped dramatically. Extensive studies had to be conducted on the effects of emotion.
Ah, another player in the great game of Magellan. I see your path has returned you to these icy climes once more. It has been some time.
Kar Akram, if I'm not mistaken.
You still know my name. That is, interesting. We so rarely had the pleasure, after all.
You were a scout for the Ice Palace? You were quite the traveler back then.
I never fully abandoned the work, you know. Although I am no simple scout these days.
You're being modest. I hear you're the first Alexander, the highest spiritual leader of the Alps.
You, the beast of Zakor, can call me Ekram.
When I'm finished with this world, there will be nothing left to command but a smoldering pile of cinder and ash.
And yet, you still follow the path of your former people. There must be a reason for that, surely. I assume you are here because of the invaders ravaging our planet.
There are a lot of things I have to take care of.
Well, that is interesting indeed. What can I do to aid you in your efforts?
What do you plan to do about the foreign invaders?
At the moment, we Albs are in the worst strategic position of all the Magellan peoples. And we are not as well equipped as the invaders. That means we are likely to be their first target. We must be vigilant. We must track the invaders' every move. That is one of the reasons I spend so much time in the depot at the moment.
That's it? Vigilance? I expected more from you. Haven't you got a plan?
Don't confuse my not sharing a plan with you with the absence of a plan. I hardly need remind you that you've proven problematic for the Albs more than once. Prove you deserve the respect of our people, however you contrive to do so. Perhaps if you do so, I will impart my knowledge and plan. I could do that. If you can win our people over, I can only give you a piece of... A fickle man is never as effective, or as... I am an Elexator of the Alps. If I cannot withstand the peril... And one more thing. The invaders are ferocious and determined opponents. If you value your life, you do well to steer clear of Marakor. They are most active there.
Where was
I?
I?
I think I've talked to some of Magellan's most important people. Wonder what the old man would say about that.
Extensive studies had to be conducted on the effects of emotions and how to handle them.
And how were those studies designed?
Well, you're looking at one right now.
You analyzed human behavior in the crater?
Not just there. I went all over the place. Anyway, I need a break. My body needs nutrients, regardless of the state of my stomach. Being human definitely has its drawbacks. Their immune system is pathetic. And the body always needs something. Vitamins here, proteins there, watching the metabolism, watching the blood sugar. It's exhausting. When I was an alb, I could do incredible things all day with minimal food. But none of this is news to you. So, you want something to eat? My treat.
I won't say no.
Here you go. All the nutrients you need in one simple can.
Is that all?
Taste it. I need to eat right now, or I'll run into trouble down the line. Can you keep an eye out? It wouldn't be the first time.
Expecting more.
Yep, our brush with those two earlier won't go unanswered. Let's try to minimize...
Right.
Just walk back down the... But stay within shouting distance so I can come and help you if you...
I think I can Skibor was wrong. Nobody's following us. Time to head back.
So, that's annoying. I was hoping for a little escalation. Nothing. The risk. Still, my stomach is... Good. So, I've been wondering, when you kill someone, what do you feel? I have to be honest, for me, it's an incredible high. Something to really savor. The light in their eyes flickers out, their bodies tremble, like slowly squashing a bug.
The way I feel about it depends on who I'm killing.
Oh, I see. Your aversion toward or affection for a given individual determines the level of violence you administer.
You really like to hear yourself talk, don't you?
Oh, I can't be silent anymore. Not when every word, every breath is a new experience dawning. But you make a good point. I'll hold my tongue for now. And that'll help me concentrate on moving forward. Nearly there. I feel...
But you couldn't wait to leave a terrace.
Yes, but... It's getting harder and harder for me to stick to the local rule. How do you deal with that? And the consequences be damned?
I don't worry about...
Oh, I think I understand what you... there's some... Not all Albs are...
Yeah,
You don't understand. I'm talking... Our realignment was largely your doing, of course, but you're not exactly the Many Albs are struggling with this new way of life. The trans... When you defeated the hybrid, you gave them the option to choose...
You have...
You took the words right out of my mouth. Be prepared to face some resistance. That's... The one thing that the depot can definitely offer... what I was trying to say before I was interrupted. No creatures, no vagrants.
There's no such thing as absolute safety.
I think I'm beginning to understand why you disappeared from the public eye back then. Nothing gets past our defenses. I guarantee it.
Those kinds of guarantees usually break when hit with cold, hard reality.
But actually... Right, as I was saying. But actually, statistically speaking...
Spare me.
Sure, you might still be proven right. These constant attacks are taking their toll. Humans have a lot in common with that horde. They use brute numbers to overpower. Well, here we are. Besides, I would be honored, and I'm one of very few around here who can actually... You should go talk to Radek at the gate. Let's meet up again later. I've got something to... Oh, don't forget the... If all goes as planned, I'll be at the Elex depot. Oh, speaking of which, normally we're all allotted fixed rations, but... Right,
Don't move. Who are you? What are you... Wait a moment. Tell me, stranger, what's your name?
Name's Jax.
Then I wasn't mistaken. Amazing. I heard you were dead. Is it true you defeated the hybrid with your
Yeah.
Your efficiency is the stuff of legend. But my name's Radek, by the way. Azok will want to know you're here.
Oh, yeah?
Not just the good stuff, that much is certain. But there'll be time for that later. First, a lot has changed since the depot was set up. Come on, I'll show you around. Come on. Are you planning on staying?
We'll see. Why?
You see, the thing is, you're not exactly popular here. Many among us want you dead for what you did to the hybrid. Speaking of dead, we're in luck. There's an execution today. We really don't want to miss that.
The verdict has been passed. Unlawful efficiency has been proven beyond reasonable doubt. The defendant
Maybe later.
has accepted the judgment. Execute the convicted party. Good work. You know the drill. Take up your posts as soon as you're done. You're okay.
I was wondering how long they were gonna let him get away. Next, we'll head on over to our... Barely. I know he was one of the collectors from one of the... Anyone who violates the direct... That seems to... shock you?
I do. I guess...
Is that pity in your voice? I've heard you've let your emotions run wild. Don't think that we have no emotions. We were forced to accept that being emotionless didn't help our evolutionary development. It blinded us. It made it possible for someone like you to almost bring us down. That's why everyone is given only as much Elex as they need to do their job as effectively as possible. Right now, we're standing in front of the Computing and Research Center. This is where the optimal level of Elex... That depends on your assignment. A tactician who doesn't fear for his troops won't be an effective... On the other hand, a guard who's afraid of killing is not an efficient... Being completely emotionless did... But too many emotions won't help. And when it comes to making these calculations, this... Now, if you have no...
You were talking about an experiment. What should I expect?
We're trying to breed children who...
Hang on. You're doing what?
We're creating a new generation of rationally thinking tacticians. Let's go into the classroom and have a quick listen. Maybe we can learn something.
The lesson from last time should still be within easy recall. We will practice it again today. Sit down. Good. Now, remember yesterday's practice. Concentrate.
Teacher,
No questions, Makar. Do not make me repeat myself. Feel the emotion welling up inside you. Remember last week's punishment. Feel the fury it caused rise inside you. If it threatens to overwhelm you, try focusing on the equations we learned yesterday. Were you able to call up the anger? If so, I want you to give me the solution to the problem. If not, we'll repeat last week's punishment. Inefficiency will not be tolerated. Practice at home, then complete a 3-page report on your emotional stability indices. Makar, I especially want to see yours. I'm concerned about your progress. Improve.
yes, ma'am.
Session complete. You can go.
As you can see, the kids here are thriving. The Elex experiments seem to be going well.
So what exactly are the kids learning here?
We're training them to achieve similar efficiency without Elex as they would with it.
Wait, you mean the kids aren't getting any Elex?
Right. It's an attempt to breed efficiently without the addition of Elex. Most Albs never learned to handle emotion. Without Elex, many of us are completely at the mercy of our feelings. That's what we're trying to prevent from happening with these children. They're taught how to deal with emotions without neglecting their efficient thinking.
Without Elex, they're nothing more than normal people, aren't they?
No. As soon as they're of age, they'll be given their daily Elex rations like everyone else. According to our calculations, with access to Elex, emotionally strengthened Albs should be able to reach the next stage of evolution.
Huh. Sounds like a good plan.
Of course it does. We know it works. We have an example to follow. That example is you. You were an Alb and managed to keep your emotions under control. We suspect that's the only reason you were able to stand up to the hybrid. We're studying this phenomenon and trying to recreate it so we can perfect it. But if you want to know more, you should talk to our scientists. Let's keep going. We are about to enter the Collector's sector. They're responsible for finding Elex and bringing it to the silos. It's not particularly demanding. The collectors who live here don't need to be especially efficient. So they only get low doses of Elex, which makes them prone to uncontrolled emotional outbursts. If it were up to me, we wouldn't let them stay in the depot. We'd ship them out somewhere. Let's keep going. I don't like being around these people. Follow me. You might have noticed that back here, it's much more disorganized. Not like the rest of the depot. The collectors and their lifestyle is a source of friction. If you're not careful, you might even end up getting robbed. It wouldn't have happened in the hybrid's day. Luckily, we're now out of the collector's sector again. Right here, we're entering the soldiers' area. Things are a lot more orderly here. These guys make difficult decisions, so they get correspondingly larger rations of Elex. And you can stock up on decent weapons here, too.
You allow trading in the depot?
We do now. Trade has helped us to create a kind of reward system for effective action. We pay our workers with Elexit. They use it to buy things that help them work more efficiently. It seems to motivate them. But you can take a look at all that later. Right now, I'm gonna take you to Azok. Come on. That's the agent's precinct up there. Their job is to keep an eye on the collectors and everyone else. They make sure everyone takes their Elex ration and that nobody takes more or less. They keep an eye on things, keep everybody in line.
Ugh, my head. Damn infection. The worst thing about this disease is the feeling like I'm losing control.
I hope this has helped you get an idea of how the depot works, and that your return to our ranks won't be too tricky.
We'll see.
Once an Alb, always an Alb. This is where you belong. I'll leave it up to you. May efficiency guide your actions.
I did not anticipate your return. State your business immediately.
Am I supposed to know who you are?
I am Alexiter Azok, guardian of the new directive, responsible for the depot. Now answer my question.
Circumstances force my hand.
Circumstances? The description seems inadequate. But if you're willing to assist us, I will tolerate it. You have amends to make.
Wait, you're not kicking me out?
What my people think of you is a matter for them. But it's because of you that we recognize the value of emotion and increased our efficiency. So I am neutral towards you personally, but I will have my agents watch you closely as long as you're here. If you break our rules, you will face sanction.
What's the situation here?
These new enemies are putting considerable pressure on us. Keeping them in check ties up resources and creates gaps in our organizational structure. Bridging those gaps will be your responsibility. Seek out Commander Arissa. She is at a breaking point and needs assistance. But expect no welcome from her. She still considers you a traitor. If your work for her is satisfactory, I will consider allowing you to rejoin us. You are getting a second chance. Very few do. Do not disappoint me.
Project designation BAU 4512. Cleansing the area required several weeks. The last clerics in the area were driven out. Eliminating enemy life forms required additional time. Update. Delivery of building materials from Zachor has been delayed by 3 weeks. Construction of the building is top priority. Addendum. The chief engineer requires further components to optimize stability of the system. First Elex delivery is expected mid-month. Completion of the silo must be assured.
Tell Azok the Colossus needs more time. The damage is heavier.
What are you talking?
You weren't sent. No. Our chief engineer got himself killed on a raid. I'm actually a combat instructor. I'm an ALB. You're allowed to hang out at the depot. Doesn't mean I have to wait. Part of my job is knowing how to repair stuff in the field. I reckon I know my way around these machines better than anyone.
Step forward and begin. Enough. Back in formation. Next. Put that gun away.
Smart decision.
Enough. Back in formation. Next. Pour form. Next. Good. That'll do. You will continue training on your own until the next evaluation. Work on your form. Training will...
Presenting for Elex, sir.
Rank?
E6, sir. Soldier.
Special permit?
None.
Nominal effectiveness?
8.
Within tolerance. You're clear to receive 1 standard E6 at the silo. Next. Rank?
Presenting for Elex, technician, sir.
And your level? Technician?
E4. Wait, no, E3. I was just promoted to...
E3, yes. Okay, special permit.
Yes, level E10. Child.
Is that correct? Your child is a participant in the emotion experiment?
Yes, that's correct.
And you know this will lower your own level.
I do.
Okay. Nominal effectiveness, NA. You're clear to receive 1 standard E8. Here.
Thank you.
Next.
Hi.
No time.
Rank.
I'm a collector.
Special permit?
No, that's why
Nominal effectiveness?
Zero! Fucking zero! You're asking me when was the last time you... sorry. My effectiveness is low. Near zero.
L6 emotional display noted.
Please, okay? I'm sorry. I need a special permit. For more. I can't do it like this. It's too much. It's way too much. These feelings like a...
Not now.
I'll note that you've applied for a special permit. Expect a result within 2 to 4 weeks. Standard E9 until then. Next.
Please,
Leave. Now. Next. Rank.
Former commander.
Former? Do you have a current rank?
I'm not an alb.
Well, you clearly have permission to be in the depot, so that in your case, everybody gets at least some Elex. Oh. Or receiving it. Now.
Between 4 and 6.
Single-digit whole number only.
5.
Average. No cause for concern. I can authorize... Okay. Everything noted? You are level E7. Standard E... That will be all. You have been assigned... No negotiation, haggling, recalculation, or did you... But not to anyone without a special permit. We're... First Lokev and now you. You can't. They can buy and own an excess of their ration. We lost a lot of the converters. Demand outstripped. Our supply here is running low, but the situation... Glad to hear. The new directive stipulates that emotion should be fostered and This Elex shortage has forced many among us to foster and research their emotions far more. They will adapt.
What took you so long?
I had trouble in the crater. The fucking outlaws.
Not interested. Did you do what I told you?
Yeah, of course. Got a little extra, too. Here.
Don't think that will buy you favor. You've tested my patience too long. Go to the silos immediately and take your ration. Your inefficiency is unacceptable. It stops now.
It'll be done. Well, let's talk later, when I have more... Everything has changed since the last...
You dare just... We won't tolerate...
Then I guess...
I'm not finished with you yet. You brought down the hybrid. You destroyed the... If permitted, I would execute you where you...
There was no future with the hybrid. Not for anyone.
You think you have...
If you want to execute me... But what would be the point? You're all doing just...
Your judgment is as substantial. Our supply of Elex is pitiful. We've lost half our territory. Everything. Just so you know. And you're making it difficult.
I've never seen you this mad, Orisa.
That's not what we're talking about. But why...
If you've got such a problem with me, why are we even talking? Tell your agents to pull the trigger.
And go against Azok? In any event, a quick...
You expect me to just disappear?
I'm giving you a choice. Sneak off like you did before, or find a way to fix the... If it's the former, stop. First, someone has to want to let you help them. I doubt...
Skibor didn't turn down.
What do you mean?
I accompanied him.
If that's true... Damn. What the hell was that? Let's go. Everybody follow me. What happened? Answer!
I don't know.
I want answers!
Skibor, he was the last one to...
To what?
He was here. To get his Elex, and then there was this huge bang, and...
That does it. Make sure everyone gets back to work. I'll take it from here.
Yes, ma'am.
Straight answer, now. Is this...
What? I was with you when it happened.
Don't trick... You turn up out of the blue, after years away, escorting one of our agents? Then the agent in one of our silos are blown... Coincidence?
Give me a break. What would I stand to get?
More than... We can scrape him off the floor while you stand here and deny it all. If you're really not connected to this... So get to it! Investigate everything. I have to I want your report and...
What the hell? There's nothing to see here.
Metal from the Elex silo. This metal doesn't look like it came from the silo. Strange. Sulfur. Definitely not part of... Chunks of flesh. Human. Maybe the silo guards know more about it. Elex from the silo... Maybe the silo guards know more about it.
It's taken care of. What? My name is...
You don't...
Are you... Maybe you're right. This incident was...
What else? What do you get up to when things aren't...
I make sure no... We've had a number of thefts. The hybrid and its ambition. Albs stealing from each other. Everyone gets their ration. Not for me. Public distribution of Elex is handled in the soul... He'll tell you whether...
Who?
Can you...
It was huge.
What happened just before...
The same thing I told Commander Orisa. And just a couple minutes after I let him pass...
Had he been acting...
No. And he wasn't carrying anything that could... I would have noticed a device capable...
Could someone have planted a...
Out of the question.
Someone or something...
I don't understand it either. That's all.
I don't think I'll find out anything else. I should let Orisa know.
Commander Orisa, and now stop with the question.
Do you have...
I can't tell you exactly what happened at the silo.
You don't say. And
That is a... I also discovered metal near his remains that wasn't...
strange metal. That certainly suggests there... But I need more solid evidence. Elex or Azov... The evidence from the silo has not delivered sufficient results.
What about Skibor's past?
Maybe we won't. Our agents enjoy certain privilege.
I don't give a damn about privileges. If I'm doing this...
Very well. You are hereby given permission to inspect his accommodation.
Where were Skibor...
The agents...